Virgos, what up? My favorite earth sign in the world. I fucks with you. Alright, guys. What can you guys expect when it comes to love? I don't know. You guys tell me. What are you guys doing at this time, you know? I'm just kidding. Okay. So, what do I want to talk about first? Venus is entering Aries. Yeah, let's go there. So, I have Venus in Aries. What does this mean for you guys? What are you guys going to be feeling? Well, impulsive as fuck. You guys are going to be feeling good. You guys are going to be feeling fine. You guys are going to be feeling fresh to death. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are going to be feeling confident. You guys are going to be feeling that, like, you know what you want. You guys are going to be feeling like, I want to say childlike, you know? Like anything is possible, because it is. Don't let anybody else tell you different. You guys are going to be feeling like, when I say impulsive, you know, be careful when it comes to money as well. Like you guys may be like, oh, I like this, I'm going to buy this, you know, and it's like, does your bank account agree? You know, like, let's make sure. You know, that's our problem. Especially with North Node in Taurus, South Node in Scorpio, it's like you guys got to really respect currency more so than ever, because the cosmos don't like that shit. So Venus in Aries, this is a good time. This is hot girl summer-ish. I say that because this is ruled by Mars, Aries energy, and it's like Venus and Mars are separated for a reason. These are two separate energies, you know. So it's kind of like, you know, people mistake the Mars energy for being controlling. I mean, there is definitely control there, but it's more just like mistaking it for, it's being intimidated by it. You know, people get intimidated when people are confident, when people know what's up, when people know what's going on around them. When people get intimidated when people know what they want out of life, you know, and it's like, this is that energy that you guys should be feeling on some type of level. So yeah, overall, you guys are gonna be feeling good. Don't get too carried away with this Mars-like energy, because that's when people don't like us. Let's see. Jupiter is entering Aries May 10th. This is amazing. If you guys don't want children, be careful. Check out your natal chart where Jupiter is located. Check out your progressional chart as well to see where Jupiter is currently at for you guys in your state of evolution. Excuse me. Check out your transit chart to see where Jupiter's at. Because I don't know that person. Venus and Aries, we know. Made tons of friends here. Venus and Aries. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Jupiter and Aries. Jupiter and Aries, this is that type of energy where it's the magician in tarot. Its seeds are growing physically and mentally. So it's like, if you don't want children, make sure to be careful during this time, because that can potentially happen. It sounds a little woo-woo, but it's straight up real, you know. And if you guys don't believe in that stuff, you know, check last time when Jupiter was in Aries and, you know, read that timeline, what was going on. And also what it could do in regards to children, you know, children being born, children being created. So anyway, Jupiter entering Aries, what does this do? So since we are the magician, the fool, and tarot, the creators of all things beautiful, just kidding. This is that time where you guys are going to feel more so than ever that you guys can start planting seeds, and these plants will grow, and you don't necessarily have to act on it right away, but just start creating the thought process. And then from there, it's like, start figuring out how to make it happen. Because when you start manifesting, right, which is, you know, having an idea, when I say planting a seed and wanting to grow on it, I'm talking about, like, what do you guys want to do out of life? Because not everybody's into money, right? So if it's not money, God bless you. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. Just kidding. She didn't hear me. I already used this joke. Anyway. Jupiter and Aries. Focus. When you guys want to create something out of life, whatever your thing is, whatever your North Node in Taurus is during the transit, It could be money, it could be a home, it could be your hobby, whatever it is, it's like this is the time to think of an idea that really like speaks to your heart, and the cosmos are like cheering you on. They're like, we can make this happen all together. Like, but you got to think of the idea, and then you got to act on it. So if you haven't thought of the idea just yet on what it is you want to grow in your life, start thinking. That's Neptune energy. Neptune rules the 12th house. This rules Pisces energy. This is the subconscious, the unconscious. It's also a little bit of a dangerous house. So yeah, start daydreaming, but it's not really a dream because you're going to make it a reality. Okay? It's Aries. And then once you figure this out, you got to come up with a plan. That's Saturn's energy, right? To manifest, it's Neptune, and then it's Saturn's energy. Like, how can you make this, how can you turn this into why are you pointing at me? How can you make this, create this into the material realm? How can you make this a reality? You got to start doing your research, start doing, start breaking it down, start figuring it out. And because the cosmos are supporting you guys. So it's like, if it doesn't seem like it's possible, fuck that shit. Like, turn that noise off in your mind, because it is. So yeah, that's that. What else? Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde, motherfucker. So it's an optical illusion. It looks like Mercury in the sky is going backwards, but it's not. It's just a time to slow things down. It's a test from the universe. Mercury rules the mind. It rules your thoughts. It rules speaking. It rules all things communicating, okay? So this is when things go a little haywire. This is when travel gets delayed. This is when technology breaks down. This is when Wi-Fi isn't working. It's disconnecting. This is when your phone is like randomly shutting off, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah. So, for example, text messaging, double check like those messages that you want to send. Sand everywhere. Because, you guys may act on impulse. That's the energy of Mercury retrograde. Where you guys want to act on impulse, but it's like you shouldn't, because you're going to feel really sober, but you're actually drunk. Okay, and I know that kind of sounds like weird, but it's the truth, because whatever you say during this time frame, whatever you do, it's like you may kind of sort of regret it after June 3rd, or it's either you're going to regret it or you're going to be like, okay, I learned a valuable lesson, something like that. And that's why these are considered tests from the universe. And these tests from the universe during Mercury retrograde it's meant to happen randomly. It's meant to happen when you least expect it, because that's a test. And the universe works off of energy. So contracts, legal contracts, this is a time where people get burned. This is a time where you're supposed to cross your T's, dot your I's, triple check everything you're signing. Even if you were planning things before Mercury retrograde and the time to act on these things, such as, going to Jamaica, I don't know, just a random example. It's like, if you can delay this and like postpone this, you should. But that's just me being Debbie the Downer, knowing, not practicing what I preach as usual. Actually, that's not true. I do practice what I preach. The majority of the time, 7 out of 10 times, I practice what I preach. Regardless, the other times I catch myself and I'm like, I should have practiced what I preach. Anyway, so Mercury retrograde. So for example, I planned this trip in Jamaica. I was supposed to leave like 2 days ago. There's only 2 airports in Jamaica. The air traffic controllers decided to go on strike. Well, I mean, not decided. This has been a thing. So it's like, but who would have known? Only psychic. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so it doesn't even fucking matter. So they went on strike, and it's like, so my flight got delayed, you see? And then after that, power and water decided to go on strike. So it's like the power has been going out, the Wi-Fi has been going out. And it's like, wow, Mercury retrograde, seeing it in real life, real time. I love it. I love that feeling of not knowing when I'm going home. It's so comforting. I love this test. Honestly, I'm doing quite well, seeing as that Chiron is in my 9th house, and this has been the day I have feared since I was a child. And that sounds over dramatic, but it's actually really true. It really is. I've feared this. And now it's like kind of like breaking me free from that energy, which I like. So yeah, Mercury retrograde, definitely like if you feel like you gotta do something, if you gotta say something, it's like really think about it. If it's that important, maybe just hold off, you know? Because it's like, maybe now is not the time. It's really, because it really is a test from the universe. I swear to you guys on everything. Like, you're being tested, and it's like, especially during a lunar eclipse and full moon in Scorpio, it's like, this is that energy of, are you guys making it to the next timeline? Are you guys, and what I mean by that is evolution. Like, there's something more to this, and I need to make another video about it, where it's like, you guys are pretty much deciding at this point in life where it's like, this is going to sound so woo-woo, and I'm sorry, this is the Capricorn stellium in me, where it's like, I feel funny talking about psychic stuff, but I shouldn't, because it's like, it is what it is. But it's like, something's happening with all of us right now, where it's like, this is the time where we evolve or we don't. And it's not to say that it's like, this is do or die. No, it's just like, when is the next time in the cosmos going to allow this type of energy where it's working with you, where if you guys do the soul searching, the work, the energy that's like helping you, if you're just open to it, it's like, when is that coming around again? I'm not too sure. I haven't looked into it. But so it's like, some people during this time frame are evolving with us, and some people are being left behind. And when I say like a different timeline, I mean, it's like, it's law of attraction. Those people can't come with us. You know what I mean? It's like law of attraction. Out of the whole airplane, come here to Jamaica, guess who I sat next to? A psychic. I didn't see it coming. Boom, boom. No, I really didn't. And, you know, all of a sudden I was getting a reading, and I didn't even ask for it. And I was just like, wait. You know, and my Gemini and Mars wasn't even paying attention at first. And all of a sudden I heard she say something. And I was like, wait, what'd you say? And she's like, yep. And I was like, and then I'm attracting all these Tauruses towards, you know, me and my friend. And she's a Taurus. And all these other weird things. And it's like, this is what's happening right now, guys. And it's like, it sounds so crazy, but it's true. It's so true. Anyway, Virgos. So we talked about Mercury retrograde. Time to slow down. If it's that important, it can wait. Because there is something with the energy. This is something where you guys will be tested. This is a time to slow down. Don't act on impulse. And if you recognize that there's a test that's happening, it's like, it's okay to initially react as a human. Like, you know, like, for example, being told, we can't tell you when you're going home. That's like, okay, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. You know, that may have been my reaction. But then I was like, this is the test. And then it's like, okay, well, we got this. You know, it's like, that's my past, you know? So just remember, we're human. It's okay to react. But then it's like, catch yourself. Catch yourself. That's like what the universe wants you to do, is to be aware. It's all about self-awareness and to transmute that energy, because energy doesn't die. Virgo. What can you guys expect in regards to love? Love Shack, baby. Okay. Opening your eye in the dark. This is what I saw for you guys. Walking away from a group of people who were sitting at a table eating. I thought that was interesting. Because it's like, I wasn't feeling bad energy. But then I saw the letter A and the number 4. So when I see letters, I just think, I don't know, I just start thinking of numerology. I know this is weird, but I just feel like I'm channeling at this point. Intuitively, I'm feeling the letter A equals the number 1. And number 4, I think, is stability, the Emperor and Tarot. So it's like, I feel like you guys are walking away to do you. Because then I see a turtle, and I think of grounded energy. I think of earth energy. And you guys are an earth sign. So it's like A equals 1. It's like doing you. Like, you guys are walking away from not necessarily bad things. I mean, you guys have to apply that energy how you see fit. I wasn't feeling anything bad, but it's just like opening your eye in the dark, walking away, like knowing you have to do something to get stability. And this is all related to love, like having to ground yourself. So maybe these group of people, maybe this is your local community, and it's like, maybe this takes away from your earth energy. Maybe it affects you when it comes to love. Maybe it takes away from who you really are, something like that. Okay. Wanting to speak. I was seeing, what is that thing called? Pac-Man? I feel like I'm saying it weird. Pac-Man? I don't know. whatever that thing is, but having trouble. Then I was like at a stadium, like a basketball game. It's not even basketball season, so whatever. Um, it's like I was, and then all of a sudden I saw like the thing for football. It's like an end game, a game, like wanting to win. I wasn't getting like bad vibes. I wasn't getting like it's a game. Like I was getting like it's all, you know what I mean? It kept going from Pac-Man to basketball to, I don't know, a combination of whatever. The point is, the symbolism behind it is wanting to win at speaking, like communicating, grounding energy, needing time to figure out your future by focusing on yourself. Yeah, I should have just read that part to remind myself. Yeah. So needing time to figure out your future by focusing on yourself. This month, oh yeah, then this was interesting. This was interesting, this part. This month could be dangerous. Now, when I say dangerous, I mean like, I shouldn't word it like that. I'm sorry. It's like, it was very interesting how I was seeing this. I've never seen this before. So it's like it's like you guys have all these positive things to say, but maybe you guys feel like it would be dangerous if you spoke them. Because it's like your mouth had so much light, but then it's like a volcano was forming, but it wasn't a volcano. But your teeth were forming sharp teeth. But it's weird because it's like it wasn't bad. But it's like maybe you guys think whatever it is you want to say, like speaking your truth, could turn bad. It's like there's something you don't trust. Or it's like maybe allowing yourselves to be free. You're afraid. Like, this is why I'm confused, is because there's nothing dark going on. It was all light. And this is forming. This something is forming. Like, it was like the letter V is forming within your mouth. It was very interesting, honestly. Hopefully you guys are following me. But you know what I think too? Oh my God, there's ants. Nope, just the two. We're just gonna act cool. We're gonna act cool. Not bothered. Okay, so the thing is with your guys' mouth, okay, this is right. I wrote this down. You guys are ruled by Mercury. This is dangerous. Okay, because you know exactly what the fuck I mean by this, Virgo. Is like you guys are dangerous with your mouth. And I know this because I have Mercury in my sixth house, which is ruled by Virgo, Mercury. So it's like, we're mean. We can be really mean, like, because this is ruled by the mind and speaking. So it's like, and it's also Virgo energy. We're catching our own worst flaws and everybody else's. So it's like, this is mean. This is mean energy. It's the potential is mean. But there's something happening here within your mouths that you guys are committing to. It's like, okay, so whatever. Let's just read what you wrote. This month could be dangerous volcano. Lots of light, yet sharp teeth. Something building. I'm seeing the letter V in your mouth. Maybe trying to speak without being mean. That's what I got. So, you know, and you know, there is, you know, it's like restricting yourself, holding yourself back with this. And I think it's like a breeze for you guys, honestly. Like, because again, there's no dark. It was like all good vibes, man. But yeah, so anyway, that's what I got for you guys when it comes to love, like what you guys can expect. I see you guys just focusing on yourselves. And I feel like this makes sense during like the lunar eclipse and the full moon. Oh, no. Son of a bitch. Hold on. And the full moon in Scorpio. I love that as I'm talking about it, it goes to the sky. The camera goes to the sky. Sorry. So anyway, I think that's it. I think that's all I got for you guys. I hope that resonated, and I'll upload what is going on with this? And I'll upload good sand in my hair. Love it. I'll upload a reading soon. Okay. All right, guys. That's what I got for you guys. All right. Bye.